Hey, hello guys. Welcome to Xavier Law Essence, where we give you premium legal tips to help you make informed decision, live informed life, and discover the best version of yourself. Yes. I said it. This is where we run it legal. This is where we give it to you the way it is undiluted, and you can only get that at Xavier. So today we have brought you another premium legal tip for those who are into buying and selling. You know, when you stay on the know, you make informed decisions and you discover better self. Okay. And when you discover yourself, that is when true existence begins to take place. So today, just to inform you again that there are ways that you can actually distinguish between a contract of sale and an agreement to sell. So, as somebody who is into buying and selling, you are into goods and services, you should be able to know when you have actually entered into a valid contract of sale. And you should also be able to know where it is just a mere agreement to sell and what constitutes an agreement to sell. That's why we're here. We got you covered. So today, let's get right into it. So, where a person has goods, he has them in his possession. He has control over those goods. He has ownership over those goods. And then he decides to sell to another person who is the buyer. And that person comes to pay money. That money that he pays is what will guarantee his access to those goods. In law, that money is called consideration, and that is the price for those goods. So when he pays that money to the owner of the property, who is the seller, the owner of the property now transfers that property to the buyer who paid the money. That constitutes a contract of sale. And you know what? The law says that if you are giving consideration in contract, it must be something that has value in the eyes of the law. So that money, that price that the person has paid is the valuable consideration in the eye of the law. So once the buyer has paid that consideration, that money to the seller, and the seller has moved the property over to the buyer, and the buyer has taken possession over those properties, they are now his own. He has authority, he has ownership rights to deal with those properties or goods and services the way that he deems fit. That is a valid contract of sale. So you own a shop, you want to buy from another person. You have paid that other person money. The person owes you a duty to deliver those goods to you so that you can exercise rights over those goods. That is how you know that you have entered into a contract of sale. On the other hand, you want a bag of rice. You now went to me as Mr. B, you want a bag of rice. You now went to Mr. A, and Mr. A says, "Oh, my rice just finished, but I'm expecting them in 3 weeks' time." And instead of you, Mr. B, to go to another shop to buy that rice, you now told Mr. A, "Okay, I know I need this rice, but I'm going to hold on since you said yours will come in later. But I want to agree with you now that when your bags of rice come in, please keep one bag of rice for me. I will come back to do what? To pay." The contract was never concluded. It has not taken place. It is agreed to take place in the future. It is agreed to take place when those bags of rice, are delivered to the seller. So that is also how you know that this is an agreement to sell. Okay, so as somebody who is into buying and selling, you should be able to know all these differences so that when issues come, like we say on this platform, that commercial issues like this are subject of mediation, arbitration, and all that. Okay, so when the person defaults, after you have paid that consideration, it means that the person, the seller, has what violated the terms or the obligation that he's supposed to perform towards you. Or you are the one who violated, on the other hand, as a buyer, the seller also has certain rights of action against you. Hmm? I hope you have learned something today. That's why we are here for you. We always give you premium legal tips that you can apply in your day to day life. That will make your life better and more meaningful. That's why we are here at Xavier Law Essence, to have a beautiful day.